Welcome to Voice. I'm Federica Mele, and this is a space for honest human conversations. Just presence and two voices. Let's begin. Hi, Vittoria. Good morning, and welcome to Voice. How are you today?
Hi, Federica. I'm doing really good. Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you here with me. It will be like a very relaxed talk, and the reason why I wanted you to be here and share your stories because you are the proof that the clarity, vision, and discipline have no age. You are 19 years old. You are, as I've always told, a very talented teenager who is at the moment not following a path. You are creating your own path. You have been recently selected to attend one of the most prestigious universities in Italy. And I want at first to ask you, how is it going? And what helped you to understand what you wanted actually at this stage of your life?
So, first of all, thank you for having me here. And I think that at my age, so 18, 19, it's almost impossible to make a decision that is going to affect the rest of your life in the best way possible. And as a person who's always been very interested in a lot of things, I myself didn't really know what I was going to do after high school. I was very confused. I had so many choices. I changed my mind so many times, tried so many tests and open days, different universities. I visited a lot of places, but none was convincing me 100%. So I thought that I was going to end up in some maybe fashion or art school because that's what interests me most. But actually, I'm studying business creation in H Farm College because after much research, I realized that I needed to shape my path in a way that could help me in the future in the best way possible. So an economic basis was ideal, and even coming from a liceo classico, I knew that it was not going to be easy at all. But at the moment, I'm enjoying my new university life so much. And I would make this choice like a billion times again, even with all of the challenges with maybe more scientific classes. But yes, yeah.
So, what's the H Farm University? So, what's the characteristic of this university?
So H farm means human farm, because being human here means a lot of things. First of all, it's surrounded by nature, and I think that's beautiful, especially here in Pianura Padana, close to Venice, where there's just so many factories and just we're like in the middle of nothing, and there's this beautiful campus right here. And I've been able to connect with so many people from a lot of different places and do so many different activities that I never thought I was going to do. So that's just so beautiful for me. Such a nice place to have a lot of new opportunities.
And how, so many of your peers, surely they feel the pressure to have everything um, at once. They want to be brilliant, they want to be sporty and succeed in sport, they want to be present online and be successful online as well. So they want to be successful in their own studies. So, how do you actually balance everything? Because you are a successful person that actually is successful in all the things that I have I've mentioned,
Thank
and you
you.
are even beautiful. So it's
Thank you.
something on top of everything else.
So, balancing all of the activities, of course, is not easy. It requires organization, motivation, and willingness, of course. So, what I do is try to portray my life in the way that I want it to be in the future. So, as you said, successful, but also very calm because I'm a very calm person. So, I want to achieve good results in every activity that I do. So, like studying, work, sports, and everything else. Of course, it's not easy. There's a lot of pressure moments, especially with studying, but everything cannot be done in the same way. So of course I prioritize studying, work, and also sports, and then comes the rest. So there's the need to prioritize something over something else.
Where does all this strength coming from? I'm sure you have experienced many things in life in 19
I don't
years.
I don't know, probably just willingness and motivation, but I'm not sure where it comes from. It's just me.
Maybe from your family, maybe from all the experiences you have done abroad. For sure, these things have an impact on the way you
Yes.
are today. Yeah.
Yes. I am someone who loves to be independent, first of all. It's like an everyday challenge for me, and I'm kind of scared of also disappointing myself. So that just keeps me motivated to live like life at its fullest without having to also depend on anyone. And it starts from the easiest things like making my own food in the morning for the rest of the day, to take to campus, to traveling across the globe without knowing what's waiting for me on the other side. For example, during the last few years, I've been able to travel a lot, and I had lots of opportunities to learn about this. For instance, I've been to the USA between 2022 and 2024. I spent 11 months there living with a host family, and I think that the most important thing that I've learned there is how to take decisions all by myself, and sometimes also learning from mistakes without relying on anyone. And that helped me a lot to understand also how people behave differently, and also remember how to always be true to myself. And I've also understood how it is crucial to learn how to be alone, like all by myself, because first people need to learn how to be alone, and then they can communicate with other people in the best way possible. That's what I
Beautiful.
think.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's very, very wise. You have a lot of wisdom.
Thank you.
So, as you are a performer, so which was the hardest part of preparing for the selection at university, for instance?
So I think that the hardest part was overcoming anxiety. I'm not sure what kind of anxiety of or what for, but I felt this feeling inside me, and the selection process was kind of scary for me. I've been through some other selection processes, and some were very easy, some were harder, and it's not easy to find the right motivation, and it's always not possible. So preparing for it has been quite hard. It's been a journey, of course. Of course, you helped me a lot in this process in the best way possible, especially in terms of finding the right way to film the selection video. I remember those days really well, and also to choose the right one to upload among the hundreds that I've filmed. And that's also been a challenge because I rarely record myself speaking. And of course, I'm very thankful for all the tips that you gave me, how to act, how to talk, how to sit in the right way. And that's been extremely helpful and definitely played a key role in the process. And now I feel a lot more confident when it comes to presenting, like presentation pitches or just speaking out loud, as I'm also doing right now.
And you
So
have another
overcome,
one today.
yes. And overcoming that little anxiety was definitely the hardest part, but that's also something that I'm extremely proud of.
Bravo. You are doing great, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Actually, for me, it's so inspiring to see someone that is full of dreams and of strength to go and conquer the world, you know. It's this is why I like you, because I believe that your peers should really listen to your words and try to be inspired as well, as much as I am, even if I'm not as young as you are. Actually, I am a friend of your mom, and and uh, and try to find their own answers. So it's for this reason that I would like to ask if you could speak to someone of your age at your stage, exact same stage in life, that is feeling a little bit behind or uncertain, what would you recommend? What would you share?
So my advice, as I said before, is to just keep being real to their principles, so true to themselves, but also not to underestimate the importance of what the future is going to be like. So yes, live life at its fullest right now, but also try to portray your thoughts also in the future. And it's absolutely normal to feel lost at our age. Right now, I don't know what my future is going to be like, but I don't like the feeling of thinking that I'm lost right now because that brings negativity for me. So as long as I keep trusting the process, do what I do, I'm sure that everything is going to be okay. I did not know, for example, what my life was going to be like 2 months ago when I first got here. And this whole experience so far has been so great and it just keeps getting better and better. And that never stops surprising me. So, a thing that I would say is that I would encourage everyone to take every opportunity to discover something new, to learn new things, meet new people, see new places, especially because that's how Gen Z learns things in the best way with experiences. And I think that's also very important for our future selves to learn new things through experiences.
Great. And Vittoria, so what is that thing that people generally underestimate about you, and actually you are able to surprise them? And how do you surprise them?
So this this is a good question because I ask this about myself to a lot of people. Like the other day I asked my sister, what's something about me that people
Hmm.
might underestimate? I think that an external answer is better because I don't like to talk about me a lot. So people might think I'm very quiet, kind of naive at first, and they just tend to underestimate me in general. But I'm actually very aware of what's going on around me, like very perceptive. People might think I'm
Wow.
just distracted, but I'm observing the situation really well. I just choose to see things with a very like positive attitude, but I'm very grounded about what's going on around me. And I think that's a thing that I've learned over the years by observing different situations and just learning from them in my different experiences. But I keep doing that, like learning how to do that. I might seem very, very calm, maybe not very approachable, but in reality, um, that's not how it seems to be.
Yeah. You are very strong and calm and often still, but it's that stillness that, as you said, means awareness, means that you are observing, means that you are choosing in which moment to act. And this is
Yes,
absolutely a strength.
yes,
You are like this as well because of the sport that you have for so many years playing tennis. You are a very
yes.
good tennis player, which is the role of sport and what taught you so in your life.
So, tennis is a lot about discipline. Of course, it depends on what kind of tennis player you are, I think. But yeah, there's a set of rules, and it has to, like, the ball has to go where you want it to go. So, it's a lot about, it's very psychological. It's also very psychological. Unfortunately, I'm not playing tennis right now.
Ah,
Yeah, because of the campus situation, but I've been able to play it a few weeks ago. I really missed it. I'm going to the gym right now. That's also a lot about discipline as well.
mhm.
I'm focusing on kind of everything. I have a specific goal. That's different from tennis, of course, because in tennis you do not really have a goal. You just play and just kick the ball across the court. While I'm really enjoying the gym actually,
Yeah,
because
nice.
I have a goal that I want to pursue, that I want to achieve. So that also keeps me very motivated. So I think that sport is one of the most important things in my life, with study, of course, work and um, friendship and relationships in general. Yeah.
So one last question
Okay.
before leaving. What is the feeling that you have if you think to your previous life? What do you see of Vittoria of the previous life that probably you already think and feel does not belong to the present version of yourself?
So I think that my previous self, so Vittoria from last year, probably, actually, Victoria from like 3 months ago, would be very surprised and also proud of what I'm doing right now, because I'm doing things that I never thought I would do. I also like joined a consulting agency, which I didn't think I was going to do, and that's very challenging actually, but I'm doing that. I've been able to make a lot of friends. I've been able to go through some hard situations. So, yeah, I think that my past self would be kind of proud of what I'm doing right now. Also, because I'm in a beautiful place. I'm very, very grateful for being here.
Wow. And what do you do when you go through a hard situation?
Well, it depends on the situation, of course. I ask for advice, especially my family, my sister, which is very far away from me. She is doing her exchange year right now, so she's on the other side of the world.
Where
It's
is
kind of hard
she?
to. She's in California.
Ah, beautiful.
So it's kind of hard to keep in touch at different times of the day, but we're doing that. We're still doing that. And I think she's the most supportive person that helps me through hard times, and that's um and vice versa, because of course it's not easy to be far from home for her as well. So we just support each other, and that's, yeah, that's probably the best thing, the most beautiful thing.
Amazing, amazing. So, Vittoria, thank you very much. Do you want
Thank you.
to add anything that I haven't asked, that I haven't mentioned, that you think it's important to whoever will listen to you to hear?
Mm,
Maybe you have said
I don't
everything,
know.
or
Probably, probably.
probably
Nothing else comes to
everything.
my mind.
Yeah. It has been a great pleasure. Thank you very much for your wisdom and your
Thank you.
grace, because you are very graceful. And I wish you all the best for this afternoon talk that
Thank you.
you will give. Grazie, Vittoria. Good luck.
Grazie.
Ciao. Ciao, ciao.